I don't talk mycotoxins to a client that doesn't talk them to me first. I think that's very important because this is can be a fear-motivated industry. You know, there are some people that will take advantage of that. My name is Brian Suggs. I am a mold and asbestos inspector in Northwest Arkansas. I've been doing this for 13 years now. I have inspected over 5,000 properties at a clip of about 500 a year. My personal education is we start with NORMI, certifies mold inspectors and remediators. Last course with them, the certified remediation for sensitized individuals, is probably the most complete course having to do with mycotoxins to date. That's my background. I have 17 different credentials and licenses. So that's a little bit about me. And the reason why we're doing these videos is to hopefully make the person that has probably just been diagnosed and confused, and there's, not a lot of information out there, although there's a lot of information on the web that you have to sift through. The mycotoxin world is still very small. What we have happening in the industry right now that is, I think, obstacle is we have two halves. We have my half, which is, being in the field, seeing it firsthand. You always start with source removal. Let's find the mold in your house, cut it out, get it gone, get it cleaned up. And then you have the debris field to deal with, which is the mycotoxin part. So the mold and mycotoxins, and the guy that's hands-on in the field, your mold inspector, that's half of it. The other half is your doctor, your functional medicine doctor. The functional medicine doctor, they see you, they see your blood work, you tell them about your house, about all the things. They never get to see that part. So they're working with half a deck of cards. I've got the other half. So what my goal here is to merge those halves, so we have a complete picture. These videos are designed for you, the end user, that has been diagnosed CIRS, compromised immune response syndrome, and I have a whole section on that on my website, nwamoldinspector.com. That's good information for the CIRS crowd. So the functional medicine doctor, seeing half the picture, is the obstacle that we're trying to merge. So this will be a good video for the functional medicine doctors to consume. We have a mold mycotoxin, your body and your home connecting the dots video that we have just published that you'll be able to find out there. That is a great resource for a hands-on, real-time, ongoing job where we've done the conventional testing, the mycotoxin testing with the house, the protocol, pictures. You get to see it all with that video. So the functional medicine doctors like to go to the ERMI. So you're going to hear the word ERMI out there. It's a flawed test that the EPA came up with some 25 years ago, maybe more. It was never executed properly once it's put out there. So it's real sensitive. Let's just say it's overly sensitive. You get too much information. I can take an ERMI and help you discern it and get some use out of it. But it is, the joke in the industry, oh, you did an ERMI, everybody, you must have failed, because everybody fails an ERMI test. So what does that tell you? It's probably flawed. So there's better ways to do it, but that's what's easy for the functional medicine doctor to say, hey, do the Swiffer test, rub your house, send it in, let's see what's going on in your house. Again, there is some useful information in there, but it's flawed. So, hopefully you find someone like me that's a hands-on mold inspector that knows as much as there is to know about the industry at this point, and it's a new industry. I mean, it's the mycotoxin lane is a new lane. Tests that are flawed. A lot of tests. We have new tests coming to the market that are flawed, that are failing, and they work in the lab, and then they put them to test to use in the real world, and it fails. So, I'm a very conservative person. I don't talk mycotoxins to a client that doesn't talk them to me first. I think that's very important because this is can be a fear-motivated industry. That is my rule. If the doctor didn't send you to me or you don't bring it up, then we don't have that conversation. We just talk conventional testing and source removal, which is where it all starts. So that's a little bit about me and how I approach my jobs with my clients. And I would venture to say it's more and more every day. I mean, I get more and more of the calls every day, and it seems to have been spinning up. Last year, it was more than the year before, and now it seems to be growing exponentially. So I'd say 15 to 20% of my clientele are immunocompromised and in the mycotoxin lane. The rest of it is just conventional source removal, offices. I do everything, industrial, commercial, residential. Anyway, that's who I am and how I approach it, and I hope whoever you hire, I hope that's how they approach it. That's the way that it's being approached. That's why I'm putting this out there, that hopefully it can help you understand. It can help whoever's working for you understand. It can help complete the picture for your functional medicine doctor. I'm not the smartest guy in the room. I'm just a hands-on guy that gets out there, gets dirty every day, and I'm bringing this to you, what I see firsthand. So that's what this is all about.